I've got two final questions, and I'm going to let Jared interrogate you.
No, that's fine. I don't mind. I love it.
James Loney and Russell Martin.
Right.
What, you know, I'm still at a loss to explain what happened to Russell Martin, and that's one. I'm going to try to get your thoughts on it. And two, is this the year Loney discovers his power? I've seen him in batting practice.
Right.
That guy can hit the daylights out of the ball.
You know, I'll answer it two parts. I think Russell obviously was outstanding when he came up, played tremendous. I think the fact the kid played a lot, played in so many games. No, I think people forget. I don't care how athletic he is, how tough he is. A lot of games to catch. It's a tough position on people. I think that certainly came into play later with him. I think Russ would be the first to tell you. Maybe focus wasn't quite there after he had a couple real successful years, the same as it had been. Maybe it was a little bit of the hunger, whatever. But I know he's a hard worker. I think he handles the staff well. I think you look at when he went down. I mean, his Broxton's troubles happened after Russ went down too. So you know, I think that Russ handles the staff well. I think he gets scrutinized because we're in LA, just the way it is. Pass ball, wild pitch, whatever. Catching's hard to find. I think that Russ will do a good job in New York. Hopefully he does a great job. I don't know the answers to why guys have great years and then they don't have as good. I know I remember when Joe Torre one year hit like, I was looking at, I want to say 310, 315, won a batting title. Next year at 250 something. So, you know, there's a Hall of Fame manager, and you go look at a lot of players, they have ups and down years. So hopefully Russ comes back to prominence because I love the kid very much. He's not a kid, he's a man now, but I don't know the answer either, Mark, as far as that's the best I know. As far as Loney, I hate that question.
I know, that's why I asked you.
Because I asked myself, I'm like, what is wrong with the guy when he comes up? When he first came up, he hit 332 and he hit 15 home runs in less than a full season. He plays Gold Glove defense. What's wrong with that kind of player? What the heck is? Oh, why is everybody so? You know, if they'll go and look, I can't remember the team off my head. There was one team led the majors in home runs, and they finished last in their division. I know we like the home run. I like the home run. You have to have power on your team. I understand.
Chicks dig the long ball.
You know, they do, but. You know, ask Reynolds, who got him shipped out of Arizona. He hit the long ball, but people, they on the flip side, they complain about the strikeouts. So it can't please everybody all the time. And to me, the thing that Loney needs to do is, honestly, Mark, he needs to tell everybody, hey, I'm going to hit 300. I'm driving in 90 to 110 runs. If I hit 10 to 15, great. If you don't like it, fine. Then I'll just do it somewhere else. Because
I'll take that.
You know, that's what we need him to do. And honestly, I think this has gotten in his head a little bit, the power thing. Everybody talk about this and that, and in the last half he's trying to do it, and he drops his average and everything else. And James needs to be James and quit trying to be something everybody else wants him to be. You guys can't make him. We can wish it, want it, and want him to be a 30-homer guy, and it may never happen. But I don't see if the makeup of the ball club is right, and you're getting power from other areas, it's a non-factor, it's a non-issue. I mean, you could put Adam Dunn in at first base and hit 40. We could have done that too, but does that really make our ball club what we need? I mean, the kid saves us a lot of runs over there on defense, anybody that watches him. And me personally, I wish that people would focus more on how damn talented he is a fielder. I mean, in today's world, we wouldn't like Keith Hernandez or Mark Grace and these guys too much. I mean, Mark Grace was a heck of a first baseman, and so I guess I'm a Loney fan just because I think that we don't put enough emphasis in the game on the fact of how well he does defensively. You know, we put a lot, and I understand it's an offensive game; it's hard to do, but.
We talked last year about how he became a better base runner, I believe.
Yes, he did. He became a better base runner. He's a smart guy, great clubhouse guy. He's a leader in the community. This guy will sign autographs. He goes to hospitals. He does everything. He's a consummate professional. Would I love him to hit 30? Wouldn't we all? But I think you risk trying to get him to the stage where he has 25 to 30 home runs, trying to force it. I think we try to force it. The problem is now we might have a 260 hitter that only hits 15.
That's what we had last year almost.
Right, and so that's what we've created. I think that, and I say we, meaning everybody involved with worrying about the power issue, because he hears it, he thinks about it, and I personally wish people would just let him be James.
So he just might hit 30 if he quit trying.
Yeah, I think he might have progressed into 25 if we just leave him alone and let him be who he is and not focus on the negative. You know, because I'm one of those people that believe if you focus on positives, what do we hear all the time in our own personal lives? Focus on the positives, don't focus on the negatives. And I think as fans, as people, and everything, as scouts, whatever, we have to focus on the positive. And I'm a realist too. I don't want to make it sound like I don't look at the negative and know we have to change things and make adjustments, because we do. But anyways.